Lightning storm injured 11 people yesterday, and tonight 2 are still in the hospital being treated for their injuries. The accident leading to some questions about why the victims were outside during the severe weather in the first place. Fox 31 Denver's Justin Joseph live at Medical Center of the Rockies with some new details. Justin?
Jeremy, 2 of those victims were critically injured by the lightning and rushed here to the Medical Center of the Rockies. Tonight, OSHA is involved. They, of course, are the people that investigate accidents in the workplace. They want to know whether or not the employer is to blame or whether this really was a freak accident. 24 hours after the chaotic rescue effort for 10 victims struck by lightning, the old Grant family farm looked dramatically different. It was empty.
This whole facility is not working right, or not in production right now.
Greg Schreiner is the manager for the company that now owns the farm and leased it to the farmers he says employed the victims.
It was quite chaotic when I got there.
He witnessed yesterday's lightning storm and watched as paramedics treated the 10 victims who suffered varying injuries.
All of them spoke Spanish, so that was hard to understand, but it was quite a bit of crying, screaming, things like that.
OSHA visited the farm this morning reviewing safety standards and trying to understand the relationship between the injured workers and the companies involved.
They wanted to understand where it happened. Were the workers safe during that time? Just questions around safety.
While a Loveland hospital has released some of the victims, doctors say others may have long-term injuries.
Well, only 1 in 10 patients that are struck by lightning die, but 75% of those that are struck are having to deal with long-term disabilities.
The incident is a reminder of how dangerous being outside during a storm can be.
That happens every day in Colorado. We get thunderstorms every afternoon. Eventually, if you're out during thunderstorms, the chances are pretty good that one day you're going to get hit.
A less than 10 victims likely thought about as ambulances rushed them to the hospital. Now, there were 11 people struck by lightning here in Colorado yesterday. One of them was at Rocky Mountain National Park. Experts say if you were caught in a lightning storm, their best advice is to get inside your vehicle, shut the doors, and keep your hands on your lap. We're live in Loveland. Justin Joseph, Fox 31, Denver.
Thanks, Justin. And yesterday's storm brought quite the light show with thousands of lightning strikes reported in just a matter of hours. Chief Meteorologist Dave Frazier here now with more on what we saw. Dave?
Yeah, and we're seeing that lightning again today. This is our look at our live lightning detection system, where during the day today we've had more than 23,000 lightning strikes, and just in the last hour we're still close to 3,000 lightning strikes, even though we haven't seen them here in the Denver area. We got together with our WeatherBug partner, and they looked back at yesterday's lightning, and we got some snapshots to share with you. This is Silver Reef Farms right here. This black circle, that is a 10-mile radius around there. We always talk about a 10-mile radius. If you can hear or see lightning, it is within an area where it can strike you. We are looking at, in the purple strikes here, those are cloud to cloud. It's the yellow strikes that are the ones that hit the ground. So watch this. We'll set it up for you. 2:31, 1 hour and 3 minutes before the strike hits. Here come the storms near Livermore off the foothills. As we get to 2:40, we're 3 miles out, and the strikes are getting closer to Silver Reef Farms. By about 3 o'clock, they are now less than 1 mile away, and we're seeing more and more strikes where the workers were in the field. And at 3:15, we're 14 minutes before the strike hits. Look at all the yellow strikes that are literally over the heads of the workers. And at 3:34, that is the strike 100 yards away from where the workers were. And obviously the ground was saturated. There was rain in the area. The water conducts the electricity, and it shot out through the ground. And by the way, check this out. These are all the lightning strikes that occurred as the thunderstorms moved through yesterday afternoon, and there were no thunderstorm warnings out. We were looking for flash flooding. Lightning is always a threat to us in Colorado. I'll have a look at your pinpoint weather forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks, Dave. That's pretty impressive.